Hi guys, Jared here with Day Traders FX. I hope you guys all had a great weekend, and I hope you're ready to get back to the markets. It's a Monday, and there are some setups in the works for the coming week. Just a quick reminder, at the beginning of the week I always like to remind everyone that you can get a free trial to the trade group. You can get basically the entire week of trading in for free and see how we do things in the group by just visiting daytradersfx.com. So have a look. Let me know if you have any questions. You can also find me on Twitter and Facebook and all those places. You can find all the details here and on my YouTube videos where I post all of these daily videos for free. And you can have a look at those and subscribe to the channel there. Okay, one thing I want to look at really quick is just the coming week of news that we have. We have a little bit of Australian New Zealand central bank news coming out today, so that'll be something to keep an eye on, and those are about a half hour apart, you can see there. Then it doesn't look like we have anything of real significance. There's always small announcements, but there's no high impact announcements on Tuesday, so that'll be something to keep an eye on. But coming into Wednesday, we have big deal stuff. We have existing home sales, which is always a bit of a mover for the U.S., but the FOMC meeting minutes, I think, are going to be a really big deal this this week as opposed to other weeks and other months because of the looming tapering and bond buyback slowdown and all of that stuff. That's going to be a really big deal, and I think that's really going to make the markets move quite a bit. And then going into Thursday, we have quite a few announcements on Thursday, some pretty good stuff there. And then, of course, on Friday, we've got a few more things, new home sales, core CPI for Canada, and some GDP numbers for the UK. So it should be a pretty good week of news. I want to talk about the euro dollar today. I know I sound like a broken record because I keep bringing this one up, but there's actually a lot of really good setups. If we just zoom through the charts, you can see missed weekly pivot on pound dollar, missed weekly pivot on, I think we've hit it on the, still missed weekly pivot on the euro yen, missed weekly pivot on the pound yen. So we have all these weekly pivots. Now, for those of you that do not know about missed weekly pivots, there's a lot of good stuff to say about that. And if you get a free trial in my group, you'll be able to see several videos where I talk about missed daily pivots and missed weekly pivots and some of the trading opportunities we can have there. So again, you can find all of that at daytradersfx.com. But with the missed weekly pivot here on this euro dollar, it makes me wonder if we have a nice little good short-term kind of choppy trading opportunity here. That's a mouthful. But remember, we're still in choppy markets, and especially before Wednesday with the Fed news, where things are just going to kind of continue to chop around a little bit because of how important that news will be on Wednesday. I think we're going to have a good trading opportunity right here with, again, that choppy sideways summer market condition type stuff. We have a nice little double top right here. You can see our high of Friday and then our high of the week, which was about 5 pips lower than Friday's high, so it's just about a double top. You see on the 4-hour chart we have some very good price rejection here. Very nice reversal candle there and some good price rejection right there, and so this is telling us that something's going on that will probably stop the euro dollar in the very near term from getting too terribly much higher. But yet we still have this missed weekly pivot and this missed daily pivot that are kind of magnets that could potentially be dragging the euro dollar lower. So that's where the interesting setup comes. Now, one thing to remember here, we have this big bullish reversal candle right here on the euro dollar. This, make no mistake about it, this is going to drive the euro dollar up, and it's probably going to break 134.00 sooner than later. But these guys right here in the short term are probably going to drag the euro down just a little bit before continuing up. So we have a nice little continuing uptrend on this on the daily chart over the last little while, and you can see that is still very much intact, and on the 4-hour chart as well. But we're starting to get some price rejection signals up here. So what I'm looking for, if we go back to this 4-hour chart, this is about 150 pip big reversal candle right here, and we have a lot of support down here at about 133.00. So ultimately, I'm looking for the euro to dip down, to hopefully push up just a little bit, dip down to 133.00 before continuing up potentially through 134.00. So what I would like to do is I would like to get in a little bit higher, a little closer to this high, which is around 133.80. So we're going to need to have our stops about 133.85. And you can see, you can see right here at that 133.80, we're currently about 37 pips away from that. So if we can get this euro dollar up another 10 or 12 or 15 pips, which shouldn't be too hard, let's say 15 pips, let's say we get in 133.55, that puts us, 55 puts us only about 25 pips from that high, 30 pips from a potential stop if we go with 133.85. And then our profit target is going to be this missed weekly pivot, which currently sits at about 133.10. So we're going to risk about 30 to gain about 45. And in my book, that is a perfectly okay trade that I will take all day long. So let's look for entries to get short on euro dollar between 133.55 and even 133.60 to get short against that high, targeting that missed weekly pivot. That's the trade I'm going to be looking for right now, and I'll keep an eye on some other ones, and I'll get you guys updated as things progress and develop on some other pairs. Thanks a bunch, everyone, and make sure to follow me on Twitter.